So very good morning, all of you. Let's begin with our today's session. We'll start inviting recently placed students one by one. Again, we'll try to understand what questions uh, they got it in their interviews. How did they answer that? How did they present that? Let's start understanding it. Now, while this alumni meet is going on, and you feel that I should connect with these students directly, okay, and get more inputs, then you can call our support number, right? Hello. Yep, this PSA support number, and this number 9632629033. They'll give you place students contact numbers. If you wish to interact with them personally, then you can call and we will help you out with that. Okay, so let's begin, guys. The very first candidate for the day, let me invite Joshi, Abdul Joshi. Very good morning.
Very good morning, sir.
Just 1 minute. Right, Abdul. Okay, so if you can switch on your camera, we'll get more clarity if you're comfortable. Right,
Yes,
you
sir.
can
Yes,
take
sir.
a call.
Yes. Okay. Just a minute, sir.
Right.
Is it okay, sir?
So once again,
Yes.
very good morning.
Very good
Let's
morning, sir.
start, Abdul, with your introduction, from which place you are, your qualification details, your percentage, and you got placed as what, which company you got placed, and package, because these are regular questions which students will start asking. So
Yes,
including
sir.
your package details, please do let us know.
Yes, sir. First, let me uh, get your blessing, sir. Because of you, I got whatever today I got the opportunities because of you, sir. So virtually, I touch your feet and take blessings, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Yeah. And myself, Avadhu Joshi. I am from Karnataka, sir.
Okay.
Especially Belgaum. Belgium, sir.
Okay.
And I joined PSA on 19th April.
Okay.
And as per your promise, sir, it was 90 days. And on 87th day, I got placed, sir. I got one offer letter.
Oh, that's really nice, Abdul.
Yeah,
Right.
sir. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And the training was very nice, sir. Actually, we followed your instructions. Even the alumni were supporting us in every week. They were giving us the questions, whatever the questions they asked in interviews and all. So that helped us a lot, sir.
Okay. So, Avdut, let's start with one of the question I have been asking in every recent alumni meet. How did you get to know about us? And then
Actually,
we
one of
will begin with the interview questions.
okay, one of my friends, he is Subhash. He told me actually that there is one Pankaj Sir Academy. Also, he was a student of PSA in 2017. So
Okay.
I got information from him and I attended two demo classes. And on apps, there were some videos were there. So I watched them and finalized that this is very good. And even sir, actually I worked as a placement officer in one of the college. There also I saw some of the institutes, training institutes, but their placement ratio was not that much good, sir.
Okay. You already completed
MTech, sir.
MTech. Okay.
Yeah,
And then
sir.
after
Yeah.
completing the MTech, you got placed. Okay. Which all companies you got placed?
Actually, I given sir 5 interviews.
Okay.
In that, I got KPIT Pune. That is one first company.
Okay.
Then I got DXC as one more offer, and then L&T Infotech, sir.
Okay, L&T Infotech.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. All right. So let's come to the core part. That is the interview questions. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
Abdul Joshi, one thing, whatever interview questions you've got, also please forward it to this number.
Definitely, sir. I have prepared
So
one
that
document file. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes, so that document file we will share it with our students. Okay, the
Definitely,
juniors
sir.
studying here, that will help them to prepare well. So let's
Yes, sir.
start in detailed and depth manner. Please tell us all the interview questions. But one thing you forgot, your highest and lowest package. Can you please inform that?
First, I got L&T, sir. That is 5.5. They have offered me, sir.
Okay,
And with that offer, I given two more interviews of DXC and this one KPIT. They offered me 6.5, sir.
6.5.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
excellent.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
let's begin with the interview questions. All the juniors are writing it down. Okay, so
Yeah.
please
Yeah.
slowly tell
Yes,
us the
sir.
questions one by one.
Yes, sir. As you told, sir, how to upload the resume and all. When I uploaded the resume, from the next day, I started getting the calls, sir. 2, 3 calls per day. For the first 15 days, I got 2, 3 calls, sir. But don't know why they were scheduling the interviews, but sometimes they were canceling, postponing it, sir. So I was a bit worried. But later, they started scheduling my interviews, and only 5 interviews I have given, sir. Two for L&T Infotech same, and one is KPIT and DXC. So every interview, first question was fixed, sir. String reversal programs, that was fixed. And one company they asked me one triangle program, sir. Star, drawing the star triangle, that is one program, and one program finding the duplicates, whatever you have suggested during the course. So we have prepared those programs around strings and especially patterns, sir.
Okay, so they asked you find duplicate letters in the given string.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
And most
then
of the questions were same. The string question was present in almost 4 interviews, sir. String reversal. This was the first question.
to reverse a given string that
Yes,
was
sir.
being
Yes.
asked in most of the interviews.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then
Yeah, and then starting from the next, sir, core coming to the in the first interview, I concentrated on more on Selenium, but I forgot to thoroughly prepare for manual, sir. So there it was a problem for me. So next interview, I prepared manual also, manual testing.
okay,
So many of the defect bug life cycle and prototype model and all the whatever the questions were there in your given list, sir, same questions they asked, sir, and even you have shown how to represent these questions in your excellent videos of manual testing, sir.
right, right, right. Okay, so bug life cycle is actually very important. Defect
Yes,
life cycle, that's a very common question.
yes,
Severity, priority, very
that is
commonly asked. Who
yes.
gives the severity? Who gives the priority? This is yet another follow-up questions you can expect during the interview. Okay, so did they ask you to write the program during interview?
Yes, sir.
You said
On
reverse
Notepad.
a string. So did you
Yes, sir.
write the program?
Yes, sir. On Notepad, they told me to write that program, and there was no auto suggestion things were there, no driver dot get and all, sir. So there I felt bit nervous in the first interview, but later I prepared everything without taking help of Eclipse. I started writing the program,
Right.
and
So
that
that's what
helped me a lot, sir. Yes,
yes, see, that is the thing I always keep telling during my testing class, the students. Selenium is a subject where you need to remember things because there are a lot of built-in methods, right? So that's very
yes, sir.
important. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So tell me more about the project work.
Project work they asked me, sir. I just said we have one CRM project, whichever you have explained, sir. But more on that, they concentrated on framework that you taught us, sir. And when I said hybrid, one person from DXC they surprised. do you know hybrid framework? Then I said, yes. Then can you explain? So for 20 minutes, I explained them the complete framework, sir. What are the modules are there? What test ng will do? What maven will do? And our poi api, all the things I explained in detail, sir. So they got impressed and they said, we are planning to go with hybrid framework in our company, so that will be better, like this they said, sir.
Which means you're implementing the project by yourself now.
Yeah, they asked me, sir, if we give you the chance to implement the hybrid framework, then can you do that? Then I said, I alone cannot do, sir, but I have that capability to develop the framework.
Okay, right. So he got placed as a tester. Okay, these are all the testing questions people were asking here, testing or development. He's got a job as a
Yeah,
tester. These are all testing
automation testing.
explanation he's giving.
Yes, automation testing it is.
Automation testing, right?
Yes,
So any questions did you get on SQL? How important SQL questions are for testing?
very basic questions they asked, sir. What are the aggregate functions? And some queries they asked, sir. What is nested queries and all? Only definition they asked, sir.
Okay, only the definition, that's it.
Yeah, yeah, and that too only one company, not all other companies.
Yeah, so SQL is kind of, people will not ask these questions for testers much in SQL. Very rarely they ask. Out of 10 companies,
Yes,
one company or two companies might ask. Okay, that we have seen. But for a developer, again, it's important
yes,
because questions they will ask on SQL. So, which branch you belong to?
computer science.
Computer science,
Computer
right,
science.
right. So, Avdut Joshi, thank you so much for joining, giving all
Thank
these
you, sir.
interview questions. Please share those
Thank you,
questions
sir.
with us on this number, which is written on the board,
Definitely, definitely,
right?
sir. Definitely,
Right
definitely.
after we end the chat with you, so that
Okay,
today
sir.
itself we can forward it in all our groups, and students can then start preparing based on
Yes,
those
sir.
questions, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you once
Okay, sir.
again. And your highest
Sir,
package? What was your highest package?
6.5 LPA, sir.
6.5 LP. Right. So that is the
Yes,
highest
sir.
package
Yes.
what Abdul Joshi has got it. And you took all the classes online.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But one thing,
Okay.
sir, I'm missing your physical classes, sir, because that useless fellows and all, that is very interesting, sir, actually.
Right, right, right. So thank you so much, Shaudud, okay, for joining
Actually,
us.
I
And
enjoyed the classes, sir, actually.
right, thank you once again for all these warm, things what you're telling. And we wish you all the best. Okay, keep learning, keep progressing, and we're very happy. Okay, to see that you've got placed, in companies, and I'm sure you must be very confident now. So you started working already?
Yes, sir. I got two salaries, sir,
Oh,
actually.
two salaries you got? Oh my God,
Yes,
that's
sir.
amazing.
Yes. Yes,
Right,
sir.
keep
Yes.
it up, keep it up.
And
Right,
it's only because of you, sir. I believed you, sir. I believed PSA, and the result is in front of everybody, sir, today.
thank you so much. Okay, for trusting us and giving us the
Sir,
opportunity,
one more thing I
to
want to suggest,
train.
sir, everybody, that they should update the resume daily at 9:30, sir, on Naukri portal, so that they will get some, because in our batch also we had this problem, sir. We are not getting calls. So I was using to update profile every day, sir, actually 9:30. So that made us to that may means it is helpful for getting the calls, sir.
Right. See, usually compared to development, testing calls are little low. As
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
uh, what happens for testing? Let's say if you're getting in a week 2 to 3 calls, now developers they might get 3 to 5 calls per day.
Per
So
day.
that
Yes, sir.
differences are there, but
Yes, sir.
slowly
Yes.
the profile picks up. So I think 3 to 5 calls is on a decent side,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. And even now also I'm getting the calls, sir. But I am
Right,
telling I already have joined, sir. Yes.
right, right. That's it,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Thank you so
Uh,
much. Okay, for
Thank you,
joining.
sir. And special thanks for Roshan sir. Also, he has also helped us a lot during our joining process and all, sir.
Right, most welcome, Abdul Joshi. Right,
Okay,
so
sir.
we will now invite the next candidate, Sumit Kumar. Okay, so thank you once again, Sumit. Sorry, Abdul Joshi for
Thank
joining.
you, sir.
We will
Thank you very much, sir.
now invite The next person, Sumit Kumar. Very good morning, Sumit.
Yeah, hi sir. Good morning.
Very good morning. So, Sumit,
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're comfortable off camera or you can come on camera. We leave it to you.
Sir, with off camera, I can speak, sir.
Okay, off camera. Right. So, Sumit, let's start with your introduction from which place you are, what's your qualification, year of pass out, percentage, which company you got placed, highest and lowest package. Please mention all of these things.
Yes, sir. Sure. Sir, Firstly, I am very thankful to you, sir. Because of you, I got placed in Novel Works and also got CTC of 5 LPA. And currently, I am in my third year.
Your third year of engineering.
BSc, sir, not engineering, sir.
BSc.
Yes, sir.
Okay, third year, which means you're in final year.
Yes, sir. I'm in final year actually, and
Okay.
because of you, I got to know about all the Java concept and all that, and from basic to means advanced Java and means more than this, I came to know and I got to learn from your side. Whatever the teachings you have been done, it's very absolute, sir, very clear.
So, Sumit, from which college you are?
Sir, from Delhi University, Atmaram Sanatan Dharm College.
Okay, you're from Delhi University, right? So, tell us your, percentage because see, usually people have this doubt. BSc students they get lower package, right? Some people have
Yes,
made their mindset like this, but I see that you got a pretty decent salary package actually. So,
yes, sir.
was there any challenges being from BSc background? Okay, that the
No, sir,
packages are
no, sir.
low.
They didn't actually, sir. When I have given interviews, they didn't ask about any percentage what I'm having, or just they ask you are pursuing and how you will manage with our company, with your work and with your education. So I just said I'll manage because I'll do my work with very efficient, and it's an 8 hour work, and I'll do my work for 8 hour, and for further studies I can do my work means I can do my education for 3 to 4 hours, and that will be sufficient.
Okay. So now, which means you're studying and you'll be working. That is what is the case, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Uh, you got placed as a tester or a developer?
So developer, as a developer, I got placed.
Okay, so as a developer, he got placed. So in third year
Yeah.
only, he got a job. Yes, in third year
Yes.
itself, he has got a job.
Yes.
Let's start with the interview questions, Sumit. What all
Yes, sir.
questions did they ask and
Sir.
how you answered
Yes.
it?
So basically, I have given 3 interviews. Out of three, I got clear in two only, MDocs and Novel Works. Then I decided to go with the Novel Works, and the interviews question which were asked in MDocs and Novel Works are like this: all core Java concept means basic Java concept, OOPS concept, and string constant pool, collection concept, difference between hash map versus hash table, and mutable versus immutable, why string is mutable, and the others were thread, runnable, and synchronization, and related to buffer and buffer string versus buffer builder. And from advanced Java they ask about what is JDBC and how you connect to the database, and write the code, and write the code to connect with the database, and what code you write in init method and finally method. And from means Spring Boot, they asked Spring versus Spring Boot, and the annotations like controller, REST API, REST controller, and all this, do get method, and Hibernate JPA. Or then they ask where did you use inheritance in your project, and then what is the abstraction and how did you achieve in your project. and interface versus abstract classes. And from SQL query, they ask about second max salary. So these all were the question were asked from me by MDocs and Novel Works.
Okay. So you said they told you to write the code, you
Yeah.
know, to connect to the database. So did you use any platform or was it on the notepad?
Actually, sir, it was on a notepad actually.
Okay, they were just looking at, the
Yes, sir.
complete code. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you
No,
tell
sir.
us
Only just we have to write the
in
main
this
code
live
only.
show, can you just tell me the code? How do you connect to the database?
Sir, just use
Can
driver
you
dot.
type it in the chat box? You're through mobile or laptop connected?
Sir, I'm connecting. Sir, I have connected through mobile actually, sir.
Oh, right. Fine. You can just tell us then the code. Let's see.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Definitely. Sir, driver manager dot connection, and then we have to write that your JDBC and colon MySQL, and then URL which you are using localhost and with port number, and then database name, and then the password.
Okay. Right. So looks good. Okay. So which
Yes.
means you have actually practiced well. Okay. And you seem to be very confident. That's what the advantage you got it, Sumit. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir. Because of you, I got confidence actually.
right. Most from which place you're Sumit? I just did not get that.
Sir, Uttar Pradesh, sir, Kanpur Nagar,
Okay,
village,
Uttar
sir.
Pradesh. Right. And you took all the
Yes, sir.
classes online?
Yes, sir. I took the classes online.
Right. So how will you manage the work with college now?
So actually, right now I'm managing it because I'm having only 2-3 classes and I'm doing my work at evening time.
Okay. So you informed your college people you got a job already?
Sir, right now I haven't informed them.
Okay. Right.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So any other things? Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, uh, the point is confidence matters a lot. Okay. In interviews, right? So if you're confident, I can tell you clearing interviews will become easier. So even if they're asking 10 questions, 7 questions, if you answer right, yes, you're selected. But the one which you don't know, please do not answer wrong. Directly tell them, I don't know, I did not learn this concept. The next interview, I will learn. That is the approach you should have it. But what happens with many freshers, what they do, when they don't know the answer, they just tell some wrong answers. And that causes a lot of problem. So please, don't do that. Okay? Right. So let's continue. So Sumit, tell us more about your resume. What all did you put in your resume? What all skills did you highlight in your resume? Can you just tell us that?
Sir, skills are like this with starting from the core Java and with the starting from the core Java and also mentioned with the advanced Java skills that I work with the Spring Boot framework and have the experience in this field.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, one more thing. See, a lot of people are asking that you will upload profile in Naukri and will get the call. See, point is apply and see, Monica, will you get the call? Let's see that. Right. So it is
Yes.
not as you're thinking. You just upload the resume. If you upload resume in Naukri, call centers, BPO, marketing, these are the only companies will connect with you and pay consultants. So there is a lot of approach which we will discuss in the class when it comes to what placements. Okay. So how to develop skills for development? How many hours per day you were studying, Sumit?
Sir, if from starting, if you don't know about the Java means, you have to give the effort, and then you have to study. If you are teaching 1 hour, then it should be means 4 hours, sir. 4 hours of learning and 4 hours of means 2 hours of practice can be sufficient. Means 6 hours daily, sir. If you
Any
are
logical
if you don't
questions do
know,
you get?
it's a logical question, sir. I have to write the code only just to reverse the string,
Okay,
and
you have to
also
just
they
write.
give. Yes, sir. And also they given me one code just to sum up the two numbers. I think Armstrong numbers, sir. I think they have given me
Okay.
to find out the Armstrong number and Fibna. Yes, sir.
Right. So Armstrong number. I think that was a part of our questionnaire actually, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that was really nice talking to you, Sumit. Okay, we wish you all the best of luck, and congratulations for getting such a good salary. Okay, so I'm sure you must be happy with the package.
Yes, sir. I am happy, sir. Very well.
Uh,
Yes.
Any advisors, inputs you want to give it from your side to the juniors?
Yes, sir. Sir, means do hard work and just practice and practice, because practice makes a perfect.
Right. Practicing is very, very important. That's very true. Package 5 LPA is what he has got. That's a package that's been offered to him. BSc final year student, and that's a very different kind of scenario I'm seeing in the alumni meet, right? Where the final year candidate has got a job actually. Usually, I tell in my class the candidates should have written final exams and should have completed the degree. But this is something strange, which even I'm seeing it, that a student is in the final year and he gives 3 interviews, he clears 2, and there's a best package offered, and along with the college, okay, he gets to work. So that is really amazing, okay, and really confidence giving, right? So thank you so much, Sumit, for joining us,
Thank you,
okay,
sir.
and we wish you all the best.
Yes.
Let's invite the next candidate for the day, Manoj. So we have some questions. Meanwhile, how much time it will take to get placed? See, as I said, the first candidate got placed right after 87 days of my course. So it depends. If you're practicing from first day, I can tell you it's more than enough for you, to get a job. After 90 days, probably 10, 15 days more you might take to get a job if you have practiced well. But otherwise, sometimes students, what they do, we finish the classes, then they take time and tell, we need to prepare. Okay. And they delay their placement. So it depends from day one if you're serious, 3 months post that, 10, 15 days more, and you should be able to grab a job. Okay, Manoj, the next candidate, let's invite Manoj for the day. So there's a lot of Manoj here. Can you tell me who's the one I need to interact with now? Can you just message in the chat box? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Just a minute. I'm just changing batteries. Right. So Manoj, all Manoj. Yeah. So that is query. Hi. Okay. Manoj Kumar. Okay. Manoj Kumar. Okay. I'm just unmuting all Manoj. You see who's that? Yeah, the one who was raising. Yeah, we got the right Manoj.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Yeah, so that was really very difficult to identify you, Manoj. Okay, so
Good
Manoj
morning,
is
sir. Good
here.
morning.
Let me add pen. Okay, and Manoj, let's start with your introduction. So please tell me, what is your qualification, year of pass out, percentage, and you got placed as what, which company? Of course, the packages we are writing here on the board. So please do let us know the package as well, the
Sir,
highest
I'm
and the lowest package, everything.
sir. Actually, I'm from Tamil Nadu, Trichy, sir. I did my college BTech IT in Hindustan College of Engineering, which is in Coimbatore, sir. I'm from 2019 passed out, sir. And my percentage, I didn't know my percentage because I had a backlog, sir. I had a 27 backlog, sir, when I completing my
How
engineer.
many?
27, sir.
Are you serious, Manoj?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, I literally got goosebumps. 27 backlogs. You have outperformed one of my student Uday Kumar. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
27 backlogs. I am going to highlight this on the board now. We have a lot to listen from you, right? So firstly, tell us, how did you manage to clear these 27 backlogs? People, they give up
Sir,
actually.
it's simple, sir. Actually, due to the pandemic, the exams are conducted through online, sir. It was
Okay,
very easy to clear all the exams through online, sir, because they conducted open book test for all the exams.
right.
Only
So the
reason it was this. Without that, I cannot able to clear all this.
oh my God, look at it. It was a mere good luck pandemic COVID
Yes, sir.
19,
Yes.
and you know it's been beneficial. In fact, pandemic for a lot of people have been
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
all 27 subjects cleared. So please, at
Yes, sir.
least a vague idea of your percentage. Can I know?
Sir, it will be. I think I'm expecting 7.1 to 7.5, sir, because I got almost above C A grade. A grades almost all the subjects I got the A grade and C grade, sir.
That
Because it
is
was an open book
these
test now.
27 subjects in pandemic, you're telling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and if the pandemic was not there, what was your
Sir,
percentage?
then my career was over, sir.
All right. So tell me one thing. Are you confident, because you started a course here with 27 backlogs? People, they sometimes ask me, sir, I've got percentage problem, one or two backlogs,
Sir, I
right?
planned,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
so let's start with a journey at PSA. So how did you get to know about us, Manoj?
Sir, I'm almost take a 1 month to search a lot of institutes. Search lot of institutes, sir. But my friends are in Bangalore. They suggested me this institute, sir, PSA in law. And I came to the and I directly came to the institute, sir. And I attended the demo class for the first 3 days, sir. After that, only I decided, okay, we have to join this institute, because the way of teaching is clarity and all. It is very nice, sir. I understand the concept easily, sir. But in other institutes, they teach us what is Java, what is object, how to use object, like they'll create, sir. But the way of your teaching is how to implement this in our project. This is the nice one, sir. So I joined this institute.
Right. So Manoj,
Yes.
please tell me, what is the package offered to you and which company you got placed in?
Sir, actually, now I'm joined already. Yesterday, I joined in CGI, sir. They offered me
Okay,
4.5, sir. 4.5 LPA, sir.
4.5 LPA they have offered you. You joined CGI. Now let me just
Yes, sir.
ask one question to you. Uh,
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you'd have submitted your degree certificates to
No,
CGI.
sir, I didn't submitted it. They given me 90 days of time.
Okay.
I within 90 days I have to submit, sir. Because in the October end I will get my provisional certificate and consolidated mark sheet, sir.
Right, right, right. The
Yes, sir.
consolidated
Yes,
mark
sir.
sheet and all. Because I
Yes,
was
sir.
thinking that how did you submit
Yes,
the
sir.
mark sheet?
And one more thing, sir. I got selected in many more companies, sir.
Oh, is
Mostly,
it? Which? Can you
like
switch on the camera? Manoj, we want to see you.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Right.
sir.
1 minute, Manoj is here. I pinned the wrong Manoj actually.
Oh my God.
Anyway, you're here. Okay, so this is Manoj.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes.
So that's your study room?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's my room.
Right. So the whole day you were studying there.
Yes, sir.
Right. So Gandhi Jayanti, we have got Manoj here. Amazing Manoj, right? Amazing. Lot of confidence giving it is, I'll tell you.
Yes,
Right,
sir.
go ahead, go ahead. You speak now. Today you're going to speak. We are all going to listen, so that's going to be confidence giving for others. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And actually, I got selected in many more companies. Sir. I got selected in Tech Mahindra, UST, and NewsGen, and Allies Blue. Because in these companies or in the HR interview itself, they asking like they will ask that certificates and all, sir. I said them that I cleared my all buying backlogs. I will submit it within 1 month, and I said that. But some HRs they understand and give me time, sir. But some HRs will not give me time, and they rejected in that HR interview itself, sir. And in some companies they accept that time given, sir. After the document, they will send me a document, sir. For these are the documents you have to send me in mail, sir. In that I attached only the my result copy, sir, which is my snapshot of the result. After that, they rejected me at the end of the time, sir. Actually, in Alice Blue, I got 6.25 offer, sir. They offered me in HR round. They offered 6.25, sir. But because of the certificate, they didn't process my application after that, sir.
Right. So, Manoj, you're in
Yes,
demand.
sir.
People are asking your contact numbers,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay. Anyways, we will try to help out the students who wants to talk with him.
Yes, sir. Sure, sure.
Uh, Manoj, you know, I don't have questions, so you're going to talk. You're going to listen now, actually,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
yeah, because 2021, this has been a very exclusive case, but you're very confident. See, I'll tell you, talking to you, what I feel, your communication skill is good. Uh, you don't feel nervous, you're bold, right?
Yes, sir.
And your presentation is good. So I think somewhere or the other, these all factors, has helped you a lot, okay, to clear
Yes.
so many interviews. But one thing I want to tell all the audience, your degrees today are just piece of paper. That's what
Is there,
Manoj has
sir? Yes,
proved it,
yes, sir.
right? So it's not that your percentage, what you're scoring in degree, will decide whether you will be successful or not. And again, uh, see, I would strongly, blame the education system, right? Where if he can perform so well, why is that in college he did not perform, right? So yes, definitely somewhere or the other, these complaints we do have it. I sometimes keep telling it. In college, we have your seniors becoming the lecturers, and that's where the problem happens to begin. But that's a really very nice thing. I literally got goosebumps. Okay, when he started telling that this was the thing, right? So how happy your family members are? Tell me.
Yeah, sir. They are very happy now, sir.
Very
Very
happy, is
happy.
it?
Yes, sir.
And your friends?
Because I have I have a gap now for 2 years gap I'm having, sir. After the
Okay,
two
tell
years
me
only.
one thing. I just want to have some more casual talk. So you had backlogs. Even you might have friends with backlogs.
Yes, sir. They are having more number of backlogs,
So
sir.
when they are joining me,
Sir,
right?
I will ask them, sir, because already some persons are they are now just only cleared on exam, sir.
Oh, now one exam they
They are trying
did.
to clear
Nice
because
to hear
the
that.
time I joined you, yes, sir.
It was really nice, Manoj, and that you got through as a developer. So amazing. It was nice talking to you. Let's start with the interview questions now.
Yeah,
Let's
sir.
come to the point. Manoj, please share all the interview questions, okay, whatever you encountered, and also share that file, okay, on this
Yes,
contact
sir.
number so that we
Yes,
can
sir.
share it with your juniors and they can make use of it. Please go ahead, Manoj.
Yes, sir. Sir, for coding side, they asked me like on program, sir, which is find the peak elements in an array, sir. Peak
Find
elements,
the
peak elements in the array, sir.
okay peak
Like
elements in an array.
neighboring elements should be the smaller, like that. They asked me, sir.
Okay,
And about the theory part, they asked me OOPS concept and constructor chaining. They asked me, sir. Then they will ask that like what is the difference between array and array list? And they will ask like which is the default method you will use to sort the value by default. They ask me like that. They will ask in the collections concept, sir. And basically they concentrate on oops or basic knowledge you will have, well I'm having or not, that they will concentrate. And they will ask like they will write in code, sir. For example, we cannot create an object of abstract class, sir. In that case they will write a code, sir, for that to create an object of abstract class, and they will ask that this will create an object or not. Like this they will ask the questions. And uh, yeah, sir, they concentrate on microservices. They ask me questions on that, sir. Mm, and yeah, sir, I think that's.
microservices. What questions they asked, Manoj?
Sir, like they will ask us simply which tool you will use to implement microservices. They will ask us like
Okay,
that. They
which
will
tool
ask.
did you use to test microservices?
Sir, to test microservices, we
Like to
use
you build?
Postman, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. But it is not to implement the microservices. Microservice is
Correct.
just a concept, sir.
Right.
To implement that we use web services there.
Correct.
RESTful API we use there. That's why I'm trying to say.
We're very proud of you. Okay, that you developed so much of clarity of subject through your hard work. I think I'm sure you would have been very dedicated to change yourself in the last few months. And which
Yes,
batch
sir.
you had underwent the training, Manoj?
March 13th, sir. March 13th.
March 30th.
30th.
Right.
I'm from offline student, sir, and due to the pandemic, they conducted me online, sir, because after 1 month the lockdown is came there in that Bangalore, sir.
Okay, so after lockdown, you were offline candidate, then after lockdown,
Ah,
you went
yes, sir.
online.
I'm an offline candidate. I came to Bangalore.
Okay, 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 okay. Right. All right. So, Manoj, it was really nice talking to you.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
And we wish you all the best. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
keep progressing, keep learning, keep practicing as much as you can. Okay. How many months did he get the job after training? So this is the question. How many months
Sir,
does it take to get a job?
sir, actually, the plan was 90 days, sir, but I didn't get the result at the end of 90 days, sir. I sent you a message also, sir. You told me that after getting the results, you will start entering. And
Uh,
the August 21, I think so, sir. I got my results. After that, I applied for the job, sir. Uploaded my resume, sir. And also, I want to say one thing, sir.
uh,
Even when I uploaded the resume in Naukri portal, I got per day 10 to 15 calls I'm getting, sir. I was very surprised. I don't even got like I will for the every 10 minutes I will get call. Hello, is this Manoj? Hello, is this Manoj? Like that. I got too many calls, sir. I don't even have how to respond them. For many calls, I don't even answer. It
right.
was a very nice thing for me, sir.
Oh, amazing.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's really amazing. 3 to 15 calls. That's again a good thing. So, right, Manoj, thank you so much for joining us
Yeah, sir.
and giving
Thank you,
us
sir.
so much of confidence, even the students, and confidence to me as a trainer,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Trust me seriously, because my confidence has increased more today, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
where, I could train you actually, right?
Yes, sir.
Most welcome, right? Bye bye. Take care,
Thank you,
Manoj,
sir.
right?
Thank
Take
you,
care.
sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Next, let us invite Ramakant. So, Ramakant,
Yes, sir.
where is Ramakant? He's here. Okay, so
Hello.
yeah, 1 minute. Huh? Yes, Ramakant, please go ahead. Tell me more about yourself. What's your qualification, year of pass out, percentage, uh, which company you got placed, your highest and lowest package. Please tell me all of these.
First of all, thank you, sir, to getting I place in many company because of you. I got place in 5 companies. So I am from April 30 batch. My voice is audible to you, sir.
Yeah, you're audible. You're audible. You got placed in 5 companies, correct?
Yes,
Can
sir.
I know the
Yes, sir.
names of the companies,
Yes, sir.
Ramakant?
One is IFAS. Second one is Velocis. Third one is Michelin, and fourth one is Infosys. Yes, sir. And another one is Hackett Group, sir, Hyderabad.
Right. Okay. So please tell me. Yeah. Go ahead, please. You're talking about your introduction. Go ahead.
So I completed my graduation in Sanjini College of Engineering, Koparga, which is located in Maharashtra. So my aggregate is 72.42 percentage. Yes,
Okay. Your aggregate is
and
that.
I am placed as a developer.
You got placed as a Java developer.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So what's your highest package
4.5, sir.
and the lowest package?
3.6, sir.
3.6. Okay.
Yes.
So let's start, Manoj. How did you get to know about us?
Yes, sir. One of my relative is in Bangalore. They told me that for 1 month I searched in Pune for best class. I visited many of classes, but I don't expect that you don't get any calls. So I join. They suggest me to join PSA. It is a good, so I join.
Right. Okay. So that's how basically you decided to move online and take the classes online, right? I think your classes
Yes,
all
yes,
went online.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
So did you like our online infrastructure? The classes
yes,
going
yes,
on the
Yes, because there is no any difference from offline and online.
You did not feel
Because
any difference.
yes, yes,
Okay. So this interviews which you attended, online,
yes, sir.
majority of the companies, which software they were using?
Microsoft Teams, sir.
Yes, I think Zoom is very less it's been used because
Yes, sir.
Microsoft Teams is what basically they use it. Okay.
Yes,
So tell us the process, after they give you a call and then they send you an emailer, is it?
yes, sir, yes,
With an invite.
yes, sir.
Okay. And how many minutes the interview goes on? Online interview?
30 minutes, sir.
30 minutes.
Some of
And
companies
how
like a 40 or 45 minutes, but
and how
obviously 30 minutes.
and how it starts online interview? Can you just give us the scenario? Like what questions it started with and then how the variations took place?
Yes, yes, sir. First, they will ask me, tell me your brief introduction, your degree, year of pass out, which branch you are, and so how much experience you have, and currently in which project you are working, and all that things. And they
So tell
start
me about
question.
core Java questions. What all they have asked you?
They ask me 5 pillars about core Java, like abstraction, collection, abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance. So, and they asked me about something JDBC and JDBC servlet, JSP. Most of the company ask JDBC core Java, advanced Java, JDBC servlet, and a collection and SQL queries.
Okay. So in Spring Boot, what questions you got? And in Hibernate, what questions you got?
In Spring Boot, they asked me about annotations, sir.
Annotations. Which all annotations were frequently asked?
At the rate REST controller and at the rate controller, sir, and at the rate auto ads.
Okay, these are very frequently asked one. And in
Yes,
Hibernate, what
yes,
questions they asked?
No, Hibernate, they are not asking any questions, sir.
They did not ask about @entity annotations, @ID,
Yeah.
@
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They asked that?
Yes,
So
sir.
that is Hibernate JP annotation. So did they ask what is Hibernate?
Yes, sir. What is Hibernate asking? ORM.
So what is Hibernate? What did you tell?
It is a object relation mapping tool, sir.
Okay, right. And then after web services, anything students should focus on?
Yes, sir. A little bit. What is web services? How to integrate to heterogeneous or homogeneous application? Just only sir definition.
Okay. So you have already
Nothing.
joined the company?
No, sir. 4th of October, I have to join Velocys,
Okay.
but one documentation is pending for Infosys, sir.
Right. So tell me one thing. Okay, Ramakant, how many hours you were studying per day, right? And what was your, study plan strategy? Can you tell us?
Yes, sir. Per day, 4 to 5 hours, sir. Daily.
4 to 5 hours you were studying.
Because my background is mechanical, so I don't know basic about Java and all. So I.
So did you find it difficult initially to cope up?
No, sir. No, sir.
You were able
Because
to follow all the classes?
yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so there was not any issues as such actually.
No, sir.
Right. Okay. So any advices you want to give it to your juniors, Ramakant?
Yes, sir. So just follow Pankaj sir, and nothing to search on any Google or any online material. Just follow Pankaj sir online classes and recorded classes. That's it. Sits for your placement, sir.
Right, Ramakant. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, we wish you all the best. Okay, congratulations once again, and thank you so much for joining us. So the
Thank you
next
so much.
candidate, let us invite Giriraj. I think that's what happens as and when. So Giriraj, are you there? Any other student? Did I miss basically? Because when it gets late, they have some interviews again in between. That's the issues that happen. So anyone else? See, percentage and all will not matter. Okay, I've been telling this from day one of my lecture. Just acquire skills, study well, practice well, and I'm sure you should be able to uh, crack any interview. So that is not going to be a challenge at all. So percentage, there's that everything. Ajit. Okay, we have Ajit here. 1 minute. Yeah, Ajit. Very good morning, Ajit. Ajit. Hello. Yeah, Ajit, unmute yourself. Okay, see, I've just sent a request again to unmute. You can't unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Ajit.
Hello,
There's
everyone.
only, yeah, please go ahead, Ajit. Start
Yes.
with your introduction. What's your qualification, year of pass out, percentage? Can you please tell us?
Yeah, so hello, everyone. This is Sajid here. I've completed my BTech from 2021. I'm from 2021 pass out, and my major is electronics and communication. And I pursued my BTech from Presidency University in Bangalore, and I'm from Bangalore. And on March 30th, I've joined Pankaj Sir Academy for full stack development, backend developer that is. And on August 26th, I got placed in Tavan Technologies. Basically, I got three offers. One is from TCS, another is from Exotel, and another is Tavan Technologies. I just attended three interviews, and I got placed in all three interviews
Wow,
companies.
that's amazing. Okay, so you attended three, you got placed in all three. So the
Yeah.
rejections rate was almost nil.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's really good. So Ajit, let's start with this.
Yeah.
How did you get to know about us, Ajit?
Sir, basically, since I'm from EC background, I had a bit knowledge on Python, but I could not clear my college interview placements and all because I had not that much deeper knowledge in it. So I felt like instead of learning a basic language, let me learn that language in depth. Like if it is in Python, I should learn at least machine learning or data science. Or if it is Java, let me learn full stack. So I was like searching which are the best institutes and all. So while researching in Quora, I got a recommendation like that one of their sister or someone has been placed through PSA. So they sent me an app link in Quora. So I downloaded an app. And unfortunately, after in 1 month, in PSA, the chat section got opened. Later, I got to see like many students are messaging that I got placed in this so and so company and all. So I felt like I think in my 8th sem, I felt like I should start my training now. I should not waste my I should not waste any time because my exams were sure that it would be conducted in online. So it was not a big deal to me. So I went I came to your institute for a demo class and asked you also that, sir, is it fine that 8th sem student can join PSA? You told, yeah, you can join. It's better if you join here because by completion of your BTech, you would get you would have a job in your hand. So I joined PSA on March 30th.
Right. And what is your highest and lowest package?
Sir, my highest package is from Exotel. They provided 8 LPA, but I rejected that offer because they told me to switch for a Golang developer because I wanted as a Java developer. So in Tavant they provided 6.5. So I chose Tavant because they provided for a Java developer.
Right, Ajit, you made me to get up from the chair again. Actually, I was a bit tired. Okay, your package made me get up from the chair now, right?
Yeah.
So 8 LPA, 3 companies you attended, all 3 cleared, and none of the company has offered you a low package. Your lowest package is 6.5?
No, sir. TCS 3.36.
3.36. Then
Yeah.
highest is this, and one more company is given 6.5 LP.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going with Exotel?
No, sir. 6.5.
Okay, why not Exotel?
Because they told me I need to switch my domain to Golang developer. So they told me they'll provide training on that, but I had no interest to switch to another technology because I was good at Java. So I went for Tawant because they provided train. They will provide training on full stack Java.
Amazing, right? So that's a right decision. Okay, which you have taken, by the way. But usually this happens. Sometimes companies take your interview on Java, then
Yeah.
companies they tell that I will take the ownership of training you on something else, right?
And
So this might happen.
no, sir. I mean, in Tawant, they provided 6.5, right? Once, like before attending interview, they told me. I mean, we are looking for two roles. That is for .NET technology and Java. And which technology you want this interview? I told I am good at full stack Java, so you can you can take the interview on Java. And they took. I mean, we had 2 rounds of interview, and all got they all took on Java only, sir.
Right. So let's start with your experience. The interview that went on. Okay,
Yeah.
the companies, what all questions they asked,
Yeah.
and how you answered it. Okay, can we just know that, Ajit?
Yeah, sir. Sir, first company was TCS. TCS, I mean, they did not ask much. They told me which programming language you are comfortable. I told I'm good at Java, and they told me I'll give you 10 minutes. You speak from the basic, like what is JDK to till the concepts you know in Java. So they gave me 10 minutes. Like I told what's Java, who introduced it, difference between JDK, JRE, and what is JVM. Then I told what are class objects and new keyword. Later I came about what are methods, constructors. Then I told oops concepts. I told exception handling. And when I started to tell about collision framework, they told me you can stop. And they told tomorrow you will have an HR interview, get ready. That's it. They did not ask any programming questions or anything in TCS. Then coming to second company was Exotel. I mean, we had 2 rounds. First round was technical. They told me generally. I mean, in introduce yourself, I told about my project. Means I did not mention anything about my academic projects. I just told I did this training and I told your project name. And they told they started me asking about the project in depth. Means they did not ask any cross questions. They the way I explained it, they told I understood your concepts, that's good. Then they told me like second question was a programming question, that was the factorial number. And after that they told you are selected, you can go for next round. And in second round again they asked me about the project. I explained about the project, and that's it. And she told me, I mean she gave me an hint that you are selected for an HR interview. I mean in an indirect way. Then in HR interview they discussed about the package and also I mean, are you comfortable in switching the domain and all? So in HR only I told them, Mom, it's better you won't hire me because I'm not ready to switch to a company for for Golang. Okay, they told, then it's fine. Later in Tawan Technologies, first round was only one programming question they asked. That is palindrome string. I mean, I did that only one question. I mean, the interview was conducted for 30 minutes. Only one coding question they asked, and there was no theoretical questions or anything regarding my project. I answered that palindrome string in 2 ways. After answering that, I was quite impressed. Then in second round, they asked me about my project. I mean, and some HR questions. That's it, sir. I mean, basically, I never explained any technical questions or they never asked me about it.
The
Mostly
whole
for me,
credit goes to project work,
yeah,
right? As per the
98% is about my project in my case, sir.
right, I think projects are very important, and the way you explain your projects, it will automatically take the interviewer in confidence because that will reveal that practically you're aware of something,
Yeah,
right?
yes, sir.
So which project did you showcase,
I
Ajit?
mean, that CRM based location project, sir.
Same CRM based project,
Yeah,
right? So that
CRM.
was the one.
I mean, in Tawant, when I started to explain, they stopped me in the middle and they told me that you explain me the project in such a way that even a 6th standard kid should understand that. I mean, they wanted with an example. So, by the way, I gave an example called that car showroom. Like once you visit a car showroom, your pages will be there. That's our leads and contacts. In that way, I explained him, and he was quite impressed about it.
Hey, that is my example, man, Ajit.
Yeah, yes, sir. That was your example.
Right. Okay, so right, that was amazing. Okay, nice talking to you, Ajit. Any advices you want to give it? Okay, to
Uh,
your juniors.
Sir, I mean, what I want to tell them is that just concentrate on in 3 months of the training, because that those 3 months will get to a place where which you are looking for, and I think you can easily crack a job. I mean, see, even I am from a non-IT background, and you can easily get a job because the concepts we can easily understand the concepts. So basically I tell people not to worry about the job and all, just concentrate on 3 months for 3 months, then you can automatically get a job. See, frankly speaking, before joining PSA, I was like, if I get a job, that was enough. But once I was trained for 3 months, for me it was like I was looking for a better package, because even I knew even I can get a package of 4 or 4.5. I was expecting my cutoff was among 6 LPA, but unfortunately I got 6.5.
Right. So that's it. In our today's session. And Ajit, one question. No,
Yes, sir.
somebody asked some question. 1 minute. What was that? He got placed as a developer, right?
Yes, sir.
Got placed as a developer, not as a tester. These are all development questions, guys. So that's it. Okay, for today. Okay, we wish him all the best, Ajit. Congratulations once again. So keep learning, keep practicing. That's it for the day. Right, we'll wind up our today's alumni meet here. The next Saturday, again 11 a.m. Again alumni meet. And I'm sure like these alumni meets are giving a lot of confidence to students. Interview questions we are able to understand, right? How package negotiations is happening with so much clarity. We are able to see that. And you know, uh, the most important point, okay, is the questions which they are going to share with us today. I will give it to all of you people, right? So keep learning, keep practicing. That's it. Okay. See, that's not a matter, Sahil. As long as you want to get into IT, it is possible. Age doesn't matter, right? So that's what I keep telling all my, learners here, all my students. Your qualification, year of pass out, your percentage, it doesn't matter. See, if you have that zeal, okay, that you have to get into IT, definitely I can tell you it is 100% possible, right? Don't worry about it. You have to just begin somewhere seriously, okay, and start your training. So that doesn't matter any degree. Now lately I've seen a BCom guy getting through. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of BCom guys are joining me. One of my batch BA student has joined and he says that I'm able to learn Java, right? So anybody can learn and anybody can get placed. So that's not a challenge. The only thing is you have to be serious. That's it. That's it, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Let's catch up again the next class Monday. And my previous lecture, if not uploaded, I will just talk to our tech team and I'll get it resolved by today. Don't worry. The next alumni meet 11 a.m. Bye. Take care.